Hello, and welcome. In this module, we'll be reviewing the renewal process fundamentals. We'll start with the structure of the renewal process and what it means to our customers. Please feel free to watch the video at your own pace, pausing whenever necessary. At the end of this module, you should be able to differentiate between contract renewals and new enrollments. Detail the purpose of each mandatory document sent to customers during initial enrollment. Communicate the renewal options and guidelines to customers when their plan is about to expire. And explain the options available to customers who decide not to renew their plans. Overall, this will help you assist customers in every phase of their renewal journey and increase your quality evaluation scores. The renewal option is presented to the customer when their plan is about to expire, or it's past their expiration date. The customer can choose to continue services by staying on an active contract and selecting a new plan or staying in a month-to-month with one of our brands. If the customer decides to continue services with one of our brands, they will need to select a new plan under the existing account. This action of continuing services with the current provider is considered a renewal. It is important to note we can only offer a renewal because there was an enrollment to begin with. In the enrollment phase, we send customers 3 mandatory documents: the Electricity Facts Label or EFL, the Terms of Service or TOS, and your rights as a customer or the YRAC. We send these documents to stay in compliance under the Public Utility Commission of Texas. These mandatory documents help the customer understand how their plan details and energy charges will apply, the terms and conditions of the contract, and their rights as consumers and our rights as a business. Additionally, we send a document highlighting the important points of these mandatory documents in a 4th document called the Agreement Summary. All 3 mandatory documents are needed, but the Terms of Service covers some of the most important information regarding the renewal process, which includes the renewal start date, renewal reminder notices, and non-renewal options. Let's dive into each of these areas of the TOS. All of our plans have a fixed expiration date. Once a renewal has been successfully completed, the renewal plan will begin the billing cycle that follows the expiration date on the EFL. For example, the EFL indicates the customer's plan will expire in January. The next billing cycle will start in February, which will be the new renewal start date. Next, we have the renewal reminders. In accordance with PUCT guidelines, we remind customers of their plan's upcoming expiration 60, 30, and 14 days before the plan expiration date. We also provide this on every invoice sent to the customer. If the customer decides not to renew with us as their service provider, they have the option to switch to a new provider during the last 14 days of their plan term without paying an early termination fee penalty. If the customer does not process a renewal or cancel their contract, we will continue providing services even after the plan expiration date. When this happens, it is called a month-to-month, also known as a holdover. Similar to month-to-month leases in housing, electricity service continues even without a new contract as it is an essential service. Though we will continue to provide services, the energy charge will be at a holdover rate, also known as a variable or default rate. This rate is typically higher to encourage the customer to renew their contract. It is best for customers to renew or switch plans before their contract ends to avoid potentially higher costs. Also, if the customer's previous plan had a certain perk such as a bundled plan, the perks will be discontinued. Note that there is no early termination fee for customers who want to cancel or renew while they are in a holdover. In this video we learned how to differentiate between contract renewals and new enrollments. Detail the purpose of each mandatory document sent to customers during initial enrollment. Communicate the renewal options and guidelines to customers when their plan is about to expire. And explain the options available to customers who decide not to renew their plans. Hop on over to the next video for renewal journeys and remember to take the quiz after watching all 3 renewal modules. Thank you for watching and have an amazing day.